whatever, you'd find a lot of things happen, a lot of noises, and also, in his agitation, he would move things.
Why is he agitated? What's wrong with him?
I feel he had something to do, or he was the head of something, the head of a group, and he used to get this group of people to come here, and yet he belonged to this home, and there was a secrecy or a covering of these people, and I feel his agitation is because he delved in, the only way I can describe it, satanic practices and conditions, and his group and cohorts, although they wouldn't come in here, when he's coming here for some reason, he would have had, this would have been connected to him. And you see that bed?
Yeah.
It's like me saying to you, if you was to sleep there and you could be woken up, and that particular bed, if he was around, he'd make maybe the bed spread, not the actual bed, but things, you know, move and shake. And see this here? That would be suddenly in its place, walk out the room, come back in, and this settee would be at an angle and out.
Traumatised children and now a belligerent male energy. Just how close are the Most Haunted team to touching the centuries of torment that still exists at Somerleyton Hall?
If that is you, please can you give me 2 knocks?
Upon first glance, Somerleyton Hall may exude a century and a half of ancestral harmony, but once more, a location has had its initially homely feel shattered by Derek's sensing of a dominant male. But who exactly is this man, and would David Wells's night vision walk-around provide any further clues about this Suffolk setting?
I'm very aware that we've got it's almost like a hostess already, a guide already. I'm aware of an older lady, looks like it's a Victorian gown, it's quite elaborate, she's wearing pearls, and she's actually telling me she's wearing jet as well, which I guess is a symbol for mourning. Her name Elizabeth's coming to my mind originally. She seems to be, she's very bossy, she's very fussy, a previous owner of the house.
Are you picking up anything as you come up these stairs? Because there's been a lot of activity on these stairs, Kieran.
Yeah, the main thing is that as we come up, the meter reading is quite low, but as you see, we get to this point, you see the difference. We're quite low there. If you just look at the light for now, we're about 2 or 3. But then as we come to this point, close to where you're standing, it's going up at least. It changes. And it's just this point. And I was looking at and see it's going up ever so slightly. And I was thinking that it might be electrical wiring from these lights here, but you can't trace it. It just doesn't go anywhere. So it's just at this point.
Does that tally with anything that you can pick up, David?
Yeah, she was actually walking just slightly ahead of us. I mean, only just a few feet ahead of us. Right. So I just wondered if it carries on round the corner, if it stops, or you're actually in her trail rather than.
Yeah, see, it goes down already.
Goes down.
Oh, and
see, yeah, because that's about where she is. She's just ahead of us.
Where?
She's about here now.
Put it there.
Let's go up again.
So you can see her, David?
Yeah.
She's there?
Yeah, she's just here.
Is she grounded here?
Yeah, I think she is.
Why is she grounded? What's the story?
I think she may be visiting. There's no other story other than she loved this place. What she's actually saying to me is, you know, why does there have to be a story other than she loves this place and she loves her family?
Okay. I don't even know where we're going.
David's recollection of a lady mourning the home that she obviously adored had breathed the pleasant air into our investigation. But these dark and narrow corridors were about to reflect their mood as we approached the mysterious Room 7.
There is a link here, either with or in the style of Jack the Ripper.
No kidding.
There is a style of Jack the Ripper. It's a complete, utter, gory murder where she's had bits of her body taken out, removed. So they're either saying to me, Spirit's either saying to me, it's that style, do you know what I mean? It was that exposing of the entrails, etc., etc., or there is a link.
Can I ask you kind of a forensic question? When you say bits removed,
Yeah.
I mean it's gory, there's no planning to it, it's just almost as though she's been cut and just bits taken out. Is that what you mean, or is there some precision involved in it?
There is, do you know, it's kind of like, there's the actual murder itself, which is quite horrific, but I do want to say her womb is removed. Her womb has been removed, particularly drawing attention to her womb. She was pregnant. There is a baby. There is not huge. She wasn't overly pregnant. It's still quite embryonic, but there was definitely a life in that womb when her life was taken.
A horrific picture of one crime that may have taken place within these walls. But if Somerleyton does harbour any other secrets, then this could well be the time that they are revealed. 20 years after they last creaked open, and with much anticipation, we were about to open the doors to the sealed tomb called Room 7. But why had it been locked, and what danger could it hold for the Most Haunted team?
There you go.
Yeah?
David, do you want to open it?
I'd love to.
What is it?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's the matter?
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's... Just looks a bit...
Oh, look at that beautiful pram.
Children. Wow.
20 years, no one's been in here. That's amazing. What's in there, Carl?
Storage. It's just old storage with acres of dust.
This doesn't surprise me. There's a pram in here. Children. It's very strong. This woman, the loss of a child, is really strong in this room.
A loss of a child.
Loss of a child.
Was she murdered in here?
Yeah, she actually was murdered in here. It seems when we walked past the room earlier, I felt the presence of an energy. But then when we were waiting for the door to open, it was very strong. There was a child's energy, which was very strong. Oh, it's just quite horrific what's in my head. You know this. Do you know the age-old story of the master has an affair with a maid, the maid has a baby, the disgrace.
Yeah.
There is a tinge of that about this. However, it's not the master of the house. It's what she's actually saying to me is it was the second son. She's using the exact phrase, it was the second son.
Who is talking to you?
The woman who was murdered.
What's her name?
It's Anna or Anna Maria.
I need a surname. Ask for a surname. We'll see if you can get a feel for it.
There's it's like a Christianson or a Christendom, and she feels Scandinavian. She's not British. She's not English. She feels Scandinavian to me, and Norwegian or Danish or something like that.
Who murdered her?
She used the words he did, and I presume she means the second son. She's putting a title into my head, and I can't get the whole title. It's a lord. Somebody who went on to become lord. So I don't know who in the house, how their titles work, but I do know they work in a specific way.
Was he judged on this? Was he caught or not?
Yeah.
Was it covered up?
Yeah, she said.